Joe and Jill can't pay the bills. Lights flicker low, fridge standing still. Work all day but the check don't come. Empty table and the rent's not done. TSA, working every day. Clocking in but there's no pay. Hands are tired, hearts worn thin. Tell me, Lord, where do we begin? Congress sitting high in their chairs, counting money, but they don't care. Blocking help, blocking the way, while families cry out day by day. Joe and Jill can't pay the bills. Tears fall down in quiet stills. God sits high and he looks low, sees every pain, every blow. Elon, good Samaritan man, said I'll help them, I've got a plan. But they block the help, shut the door tight. Still God's justice burns so bright. Oh, TSA standing, holding the line, working for free now, that ain't right. Children waiting, cupboards bare, prayers going up through the midnight air. Fat cats laughing, suits and ties, feasting while the worker cries. But heaven's watching, don't you know? God sees all from high to low. You can block a check, you can stall a hand, but you can't outrun what God has planned. What you withhold, what you deny, will meet you in his judgment's night. Joe and Jill can't pay the bills. Tears fall down in quiet stills. But God sits high and he looks low, sees every pain, every blow. Elon, good Samaritan man, said I'll help them, I've got a plan. But they block the help, shut the door tight. Still God's justice burns so bright. Oh, our God sits high and he looks low, he looks low, sees the ones the world lets go. Ooh, don't you know, don't you know, don't you sow what you sow, you gonna reap it so. Elon, good Samaritan, trying to help but they block again. Joe and Jill still crying out, God gon' turn this whole thing around. Elon, good Samaritan, trying to help but they block again. Joe and Jill still crying out, God gon' turn this whole thing around. Jill, hold on tight, hold on tight. God's gonna make a way tonight. What man blocks, God restores. He opens wide.